Peace, friends. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for choosing to join me for this WIP Wednesday video. If you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe and the like. I am here doing reviews of crochet patterns and crochet books and just showing you guys what I'm working on in my projects for my Etsy shop and my business, my small business. And yeah, we have a lot of fun here. And we do a lot of fun, cool projects, all right? Today I am working on a square, granny square purse or bag. And I'm now about to attach the two pieces in this video. Normally I would make one long kind of rectangle piece to go around the two sides and the bottom and, to create the bag. But I decided to try something different today, okay? So you guys are going to see me do that, and we'll have a little chat as well, all right? And one of the reasons you did not see me last Wednesday for the WIP video is because I was in the process of moving. So I had to pack everything up and move, and then I soon realized I had so much stuff that I had to get a little storage unit. And it took me 3 days to pack up the apartment and pack everything up. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I really only need one of these squares right now, so I'm gonna put this other one to the side. And I think I'll do green for the side. So I'm going to find the corner here of my square, and I'm going to attach this green. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to only work in the back loops. Actually, no, we're going to do front loops. Front loops only, so that we get that nice fold over for the side, right? And I think I'll do half doubles today, okay? So anyway, yeah, I was packing and moving, and I realized I needed a storage unit because I had so much stuff. And I packed up just what my immediate needs were, my necessities. And I packed up summer clothes because where I am, we don't have a real winter. And of course, one of the first things I packed up was my crochet supplies. So all the hooks, all the yarn, all the projects I was working on. And I also thought about, what can I sell at some vendor events or craft events in a different city, Let me see what's working for me in a different place. So I will tell you, I used to live in Maryland, and I was actually there when I started the Etsy shop and the crochet business, and when I became really serious about it. And I had a regular full-time job as well. So I was doing the crochet just as a side hobby. But I would sign up for farmers markets, vendors events, things like that. And I wouldn't sell anything. But I kept trying. And when I was there, people would ask me about crochet earrings, right? So I tried some of that, didn't really sell. And this is before I really had the website, because I have better sales, selling online. And so I would put out all this money for the vendor fees, right? Like one time, I think the most I ever paid was $90 for a space. And I sold one thing. So I got really discouraged with doing those types of things. And what I found was, And, I was trying to sell everything. I had baby items, mostly baby stuff. I had adults, hats, and scarves. And people would come up to my table and, they would talk to me and chat and tell me how much they really loved my creations. But they would tell me, I don't know anybody having a baby. Or they would be really young and they would say, well, I'm not having a baby. So that's when I stuck strictly with selling online, and I got to a point where I just couldn't stand sitting at these events for 6 hours. 4 hours is too much when you're not selling anything. So I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And let me put 2 here in the corner just to be safe. And so, so I just did this side, and now I'm working down the bottom here. Okay. So then I did an event, and it's funny, one of my customers, the only customer I had that day, was a child. It was a little girl, and she bought a little square handbag that I had made, a crossbody bag. And I really liked that bag, but it was cute. And I had little fringes on the bottom. And, so I was happy with that. I was like, oh, somebody likes my bags. But, the bags take such a long time that I have to really charge for them, But I'm getting back into it because I had an event, and this was a couple years ago, but somebody specifically asked me, do you have any bags and purses? And what she was looking for was the granny square style. Like, that's what she specifically asked for. So I said, okay, maybe I'll do that. Okay. So that's how I got back into it. I remembered what she said, and what she asked for was the bag. So I said, well, let's try again, And I had a conversation with a friend of mine recently who also crochets, and she was telling me how it's coming back in style in terms of people, looking for it in the stores and wanting crochet clothing to wear, or bags and accessories. And I was like, okay, we can do that. But the majority of the time, I focus on baby items, because people have babies all the time. And there's a young lady on YouTube I follow. Her name is Ashley from Crafty Concept. And she talks a lot about finding your niche. Finding that thing that you enjoy crocheting and just sticking to that so that you're not overwhelmed with trying to create a whole bunch of different products and trying to figure out what sells and what doesn't. Like, once you have your niche, you just stick with it. And that's really what I've been doing. Let me see what corner I'm at here. Let me put 2 down here. So, we'll see. We will see if the purse sells. Oh, so anyway, yeah. When I was in Maryland, I wasn't selling much. Then I used to live in Texas. I was in Texas for a while. And I did some events there. I sold more stuff in Texas than I did in Maryland, including my artwork. The prints of my artwork I sold at some events, not farmers markets. I didn't do any farmers markets there, but just art events. And I sold baby booties, baby diaper covers, all crochet. I sold the crochet halter tops, those bra tops. I love making those. And so I sold a few of those. So I had the most success when I was in Texas. And you'd be surprised how many people I meet at events who tell me, "Oh, I know how to crochet, and I'm gonna go back to it. I wish I had stuck with it." And they know basic stitches and stuff, but they just didn't take the steps to learn how to make any clothing or handbags and stuff. But yeah, I meet a lot of people who know how to crochet. They just never thought to take it further and continue with it and then actually make a business out of it or sell it anywhere. So for the most part, Etsy is where I make the income and where I sell the most, and I'm happy with that because I don't have to get up early in the morning, pack up my truck, set up a table, set up a booth, and then sit there for 4 hours. I will do it again, but I have to really feel like, okay, I'm going to make back my vendor fee, my table fee, and produce a profit today. If I feel good about that, I would still do it again. And so I'm looking forward to doing that in a new place and see what happens, okay? So I just did these 3 sides. I went all the way around in the front loops only. And now I'm just going to turn this around and work some more rows so that I build up the side of the purse before I attach it to the other side. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So let's see how much time we got in. Okay, 12 minutes. So let's do, and then of course, I'll hide these little strings here. But I'm enjoying doing the granny square pattern. I do want to try some, oh, there's a dog. I do want to try some granny squares with the flowers, some different things. Okay. Let's take a pause because the dog's in the background now. Oh, did he stop? I think he stopped. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to work around this. And I'm not going to make it too wide. Maybe I'll do one more row around to build up the side. And then we will attach the other square. And then I have to make a strap for it. I might do crossbody, which means I would need a long strap, obviously. Right? Okay, I'm in the corner again. Do we want to do, yeah, let's double up in the corner. Okay. So we'll do an increase in that corner. Okay, guys, before I go, because we are 14 minutes in. Before I go, I want to show you what else I've been working on this week. Of course, the Etsy orders, but also, oops, let me show you what else I've been doing. So this is another doll I'm working on from, remember I showed you guys that Zodiac doll pattern? I showed you the book, and I still have to do the review for that. But this is the pattern from the book for the basic template of the doll, right? I'm working on the Libra doll now because I've done most of the other signs. So she is getting this cute little dress. I'm using this yarn. This is called Drizzle Me This, which is this multicolor. Isn't that cute? And this is not the color from the book. I just decided to use this. But this is the color I used for the dress. So I'm almost done with that. And then in the book, she does have blue hair. So I started the wig cap for the hair, which is going to go up here. And then she has two cute little ponytail balls on the top of her head. So this is what else I'm working on tonight. I have another doll order from the Etsy shop I got to work on tonight. So yeah, that's what's happening for the works in progress. Okay, so I think I'll come back tomorrow or soon so that you guys can see me finish this purse. Okay, and I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you for joining me, and I'll be back and we will continue working on the Granny Square purse. All right, peace to you.